All right, probably the bigger news come out of the week was the rumor that Conor McGregor shared with us. The rumor that he was being looked at to do the Ultimate Fighter turned out to be true. Bigger question comes, who's his opponent going to be? And Masvidal was like a leading suspect, right? I'm backing up a little bit, guys. I probably don't need to bury my lead. It's come out who it's going to be, and it's going to be Michael Chandler. Now, there's a couple of moving parts to that, right? If you can bring Conor in and you can get him to do more TV than less TV, obviously, great job. You have done what you were brought in here to do. Conor is good and Conor works. Now, I like the idea that Conor is going to go through the Ultimate Fighter because I know the Ultimate Fighter a little bit differently than maybe most. I know it to be the greatest training camp in the world. You will have a team that you have selected of like-minded, highly driven individuals to work out with. You will have the finest training facility with the finest equipment. Believe me, and just so you guys understand, if you get there with your team, there's a piece of training equipment that isn't there that you want, you tell them, they'll have it overnighted for you the next day. So once you have the facility and once you have the team, you then bring in the coaches. Again, anybody you want. Nobody off limits. Whatever money can buy, you can have for this process. And that's a little something behind the scenes that Dana and the company really doesn't take a bow for, but does deserve a level of appreciation for. What a great training camp it is. And I think that is relevant because that's our only question on Conor, right, guys? We don't question, was Conor good? We don't question, was Conor great? We don't question, was Conor the best? We question right now, how is he feeling? Where is his motivation? And the only reason we want to know those two things is so we can attempt to guess how hard and diligently and consistently he's training. That's it. That's the only thing we want to know about Conor. I feel, when I watch him, that when you're going up against somebody like Michael Chandler, you do have a couple of good things in your column. Number one good thing that Conor McGregor is going to have is Michael Chandler is stubborn. Outside of the octagon, I would imagine Chandler to be the smarter of the two men. Inside the octagon, I would definitely put Chandler with a lower IQ than Conor. And I think that's one of the reasons you guys enjoy watching Chandler so much. He's stubborn, right? Cody Garbrandt's stubborn. Justin Gaethje is stubborn. Frank Shamrock was stubborn. You get some of these guys, and they get locked into it, and Conor is a thinker, for sure. Conor is very tactical. So that, in and of itself, helps to level the playing field. For sure, Conor is going to do a little of everything with Michael. He is going to trade with him. So if you think that, oh, Conor's way better on his feet, if you're one of the, oh, okay, great. Well, you have a chance to prove it because they're going to be on their feet. And you think, oh, the grappling's going to be the difference. Oh, okay, great, because you're going to see that. I can just guarantee you this about the fight. They're going to do a little bit of everything. The bigger part of Chandler versus Conor is twofold. First off, the weight class. If Conor McGregor has world championship aspirations, it's going to be very relevant to his inspiration, to where he is as an athlete mentally speaking. I believe going to 155 pounds is the pursuit of a world championship. That doesn't mean that Conor's going to get it. It doesn't even mean that I'm predicting he's going to get it for you. If he's coming to 155, he's coming for a reason. The reason isn't Michael Chandler. The reason isn't the Ultimate Fighter. Through a level of deduction, I think the Irishman still has his eye on the ultimate prize. And we've got to know that as fight fans. We got to know that guy still got the eye of the tiger. If he doesn't, he's in the wrong place. I think Conor's showing that he does. Moreover, we're going to not only see him train, we're going to see how he trains. Is he going to make the most of this experiment? Is he going to use that as a training camp? And it also, last we were told about Conor McGregor, it had to do with USADA. Conor was saying he was going to go in the pool in February. February's here. I'm assuming he's going to go into the pool. He's not into the pool as of yet. Now, that stat that I just gave you is 5 days old. As of 5 days ago, he wasn't in the pool. And USADA says he's got to be in there for 6 months. So where does that take us? February, what's the 8th month of the year? August? It's a long time. That's a long time away for a fight. Is it relevant? Guess we'll find out.